What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man Chaz Ellis once again answering the question that you asked me. If you need to ask me some more private questions, get more detailed responses, things of that nature, go to the askchazzellisproject.com. You can get a quick question. That's where you send me an email. It can be detailed, long if you need it to be, and I'll send you one back giving you a detailed response. Also, if you want to get a consultation and kind of go back and forth with me, you can do that too. We can Skype, phone, whatever, and I can be able to talk to you, give you a little bit more information. Also, make sure you go to Ask Chazzellis on Facebook and check me out there. That's where the comedy videos are going to be from now on. Some of them are already up there. You can check them out. Also, I got quotes and things like that up there too. So make sure you check that out on Ask Chazzellis on Facebook. Also, don't miss the live stream. That's going to be going on this Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be helping you get players out of your life and keep them out of your life. This is for men and women. I repeat, for men and women. A lot of you guys are out there getting played and you don't even know it. So I'm going to show you some information to help you keep those players out of your life. Anyway, the question that I got was actually based on some people that I've been talking to here recently in consultations and in quick questions. And it's basically how to recover from cheating. You know, some people want to get their relationships back after they've cheated. And this is men and women. For some of y'all, like, oh, these men be cheating. No, it's both. This is for men and women, and they want to get their relationships back after they cheated. I know some of y'all are saying, I would never take somebody back after they cheated. Well, damn, they ain't gonna get back with you then, I guess. But this is for people who want to get their relationships back after they've cheated. Here's 5 steps to get your relationship back after you cheated on someone. Number 1 is you have to take certain things into consideration. Okay, you cheated on a person. Why did you do so? What are you really trying to accomplish? So since you're going to take these things into consideration, you're going to try to accomplish something and move forward, the first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to come clean. Come clean. Now, I'm not sitting here telling you if you're cheating on somebody and you're getting away with it, that you should jump out there and tell the truth. But if you want any lasting change, you're going to have to take that leap of faith and come clean. Now, when I say come clean, I'm not just saying admit that you cheated. I'm saying admit the circumstances under which you cheated. Not just taking all the blame on yourself and going, oh, girl, I cheated on you, but, you know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with you and our relationship, babe. You know what I'm saying? I'm just over here trying to get at these hoes. No, you're going to have to be real. You're going to have to talk about the holes in your relationship. When I say come clean, I mean you're going to have to talk about everything. For ladies, it's the same way. You're not going to go, oh, babe, it's not you, it's me. You have to come clean and talk about all the holes in your relationship, all the things that led you to that particular place in your life where you did that. That's what I mean by come clean. Don't just do one of those things. Don't just come back and be like, I'm sorry I cheated, and not really keep it real and tell everything. Tell it all, even though it might hurt the other person's feelings. Because that's going to help you in the long run. Number 2, get it out of your system. Just because you come clean and tell somebody that you cheated on them doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to stop talking to the person, stop dealing with the other person. You need to get this thing totally out of your system. You need to make sure that this is not something you want to continue to do, cheat on them with that person or somebody else. Otherwise, you're going to keep repeating the cycle. And when you continue to repeat the cycle, what this does is this causes the other person to trust you less and less. So if you ever do try to get things together down the road, it's not going to be possible. If you know that you don't have it out of your system, this is that time to take that break from whoever you're with and say, you know what, I don't think it's going to work out right now. Maybe in the future if we could get back together, I don't know. And then take that break and then get it out of your system. Get to the point where you're ready to move on from whatever cheating you've been doing, so you don't just continue hurting the person over and over again and make it to where it ain't no way you could possibly get back together. They sitting there like, you cheated on me like 150 times. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? You know, you like, you just can't keep getting away with that over and over again. So make it a clean break whenever you do it. Make sure it's out of your system and you know you're not going to go back. Number 3 thing you need to do to reconcile, to get back, to come back from cheating is rebuild you. You have to rebuild yourself. You have to rebuild the things, because a lot of times when we cheat on somebody, it's not necessarily, and when I'm saying we, I mean we in the generic. I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about your ass now. whenever whenever we cheat on somebody or we do something like that, a lot of times it's not necessarily that you're trying to get back. You're not trying to get that with that person necessarily. And sometimes it's trying to get back a piece of you that you've lost in the relationship. Maybe you used to go out and play ball every weekend and used to hang out with your buddies, and now you can't even find a friend. You're like, man, I ain't got no friends left. Maybe you used to get your hair done every weekend and your nails done, and you used to go out and you had a career and things like that. Now you're stuck at home with the kids, and you don't feel like you're living your life or fulfilling the promise that you once had. And when you get with this other person, they seem to like add a lot of those things back to your life. Some of the things that were subtracted and you feel were taken away, and now you have them. So a lot of times it's not necessarily about the other person. It's about just what's been lost, about what you've lost in your life, and you need to rebuild that again. This is not only going to make you feel better, but it's also going to make the other person more attracted to you, because that's the person they met in the beginning. Sometimes you got to go back and find you again and fill in all of those holes that, sometimes that happens in a relationship. You get out of shape, you stop working the same way you did before, you stop being passionate about things, and then you meet somebody, and even though they may not even be who you want, for a second they give you your passion back, and you think it's about them. So you got to find that passion within yourself. Number 4 step to coming back from cheating is you really just have to find out what's possible. What can I do in this relationship? Okay, if I get back with this person, if things go back together for us, what's possible? Okay, here's what I was getting from that other relationship. I was getting mind-blowing sex when we was having sex in the back of the Burger King bathroom. I was having sex in a bounce house. We was having, just all kind of stuff. We was over there. We talked for hours about just all of our problems and tell our stories and stuff like that. Ask yourself the question: how much of this can I duplicate in a relationship that I've already been in? Okay, we've been together for 10 years. We pretty much already know each other's stories. Are we really gonna do an hour of foreplay every night before we have sex after we've been together 10 years? Is this person really going to see me in the same way? You got to ask yourself what's really possible for yourself and what's really possible for the relationship with the amount of time you put in. You got to remember, new relationships have that new car smell and good feeling that go with them, but they're also not as reliable as old relationships. You're probably not going to get all of both at the same time. So you got to say, what am I willing to sacrifice to be with this person, and what's just a deal breaker for me, and what's possible? Because sometimes you may not even want to be in a relationship and you just think you do. And then number 5, this is going to seem weird to a lot of people, but demand lasting change. I know, you cheated on them. What gives you the right to demand anything? If you don't demand the lasting change, what happens is you're just going to repeat the cycle. Most people cheat and then they come back and go, I'm so sorry, it was all my fault. And people constantly say this because this is what they're going to want to believe. When you come clean, people are going to automatically want to believe that this whole thing was your fault. Oh, well, you cheated, and this was the ender of the relationship. People tell you that all the time. Why'd you break up with your last person? Oh, they cheated. That was a symptom. That wasn't the only problem. And a lot of people believe that, so they get cheated on over and over and over again by people. But you have to understand the fact that you didn't just cheat in a vacuum. 9 times out of 10, there was some holes in the relationship. And you need lasting change for you to be able to stay with this person without cheating. And if you can't get that, then you need to move on, because all you're going to do is come back and cheat again. So get that lasting change or move on. So that's something you gotta think about. What is it that I need to have changed, and how can I make sure that this person understands that this is going to be something that has to happen, or it's better to just move on and just be friends, or whatever we end up being to each other. Hopefully I was able to help you out. Once again, it's your man, Chaz Ellis. Make sure you go to the askchazzellisproject.com, get that consultation, quick question. Also, check out the live stream. That's going to be going on this Sunday night. That's the 28th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be helping you keep players out of your life. Oh yeah, like and subscribe and share this video with somebody else. Peace.